I'm not acting. And I'm going to tell you, I'm very disappointed in my fellow Americans, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. People my age should know better. And they're acting like children. Let's get into it. So what we have here is grown-ass adults whining about their rights in Michigan. I watched video of one lady in her car complaining that she couldn't go to the hairdressers and her roots, look at my roots, oh, the gray hairs. Just means you're old, lady. You selfish cow. You fucking selfish cow. What's wrong, Snowflake? You have gray hairs. You're getting old. Deal with it. Just because, go to the store, because you could still do that. Get yourself some hair dye and do it yourself. What the hell's wrong with you? What the heck's wrong with these people? And let's go a little further. I mean, come on, really? All right? What are you people doing? I see a few people with masks. Nobody else has a mask. Are they staying away from each other? No. What are you, stupid? You have to disobey. No. Don't you people... I'm sure you people understand. This virus is very contagious. Very contagious. What's malicious about it are two things. You can have it and be giving it to other people for up to 2 weeks and not even know it. And then this thing attacks your lungs. Yeah. In other words, your rights don't mean anything to this virus. When it infects you, it's going to do its best to kill you. Do you understand that? Oh, my rights, my rights, my rights. Whiny little baby, go get a baby pacifier, stick it in your mouth, and shut up. These people, none of these people, I'm not even giving a pass to those spring breakers that, went to Florida, got this virus, and then brought it home to their friends and family. They know better. You people know better. You people know better. You know better than to act this way like little children. Yes, you're children. In fact, your children are probably acting better than you are. Worrying about my roots. Oh, see. Oh, you can see the gray hairs. Oh, what am I going to do? You want to have gray hairs, lady? Or do you want to be 6 foot under? There's your choice. That's how contagious this thing is. And this is how deadly this thing is. Now, we're making progress. We're beating this thing. We're beating it because of the measures that are being put into place. Stay at home. What investment have you made that's bigger than where you live? And you can't stay there. Oh, I can't stay here. Fortunately, there's only roughly about 2,000 of you numbskulls around. Now let's take a look at my own state. This is my own state. Now, fortunately, I will say, at least there's only about 100 of these numbskulls, which that tells me there's hope that maybe there's more intelligence in my state. COVID certificate of vaccination ID. Again, are these people where you're protecting yourselves? No, you're just out and about willy-nilly. Oh, do you think this virus cares? Look at these wonderful numbskulls. You look like a moron. You look like a baby. Open your mouth bigger, we'll get a nice big baby pacifier for you. What the hell's wrong with you people? You can't stay in your... Do you understand that this virus doesn't give two craps about your life? Oh, my rights. My constitutional rights are essential. You know what, lady? You know what? You have no right to go into a business. You don't. You don't have a constitutional right to do that. The business can tell you to get out. The state can shut down that business. So, there you go. And I'll say this. I think that the restrictions in Ohio are a little lax. I say shut down the churches. You have groups of people pretty much just like this. Just like this, all crowded together. Oh, everybody shake hands. Don't tell me it's not going on, because I know it is. And you have this beautiful moron here. Constitution freedoms are essential. And you know what? I don't disagree with that. But the point is, also, if you've done a little research, you understand states did put similar restrictions during the Spanish flu. So it's not like this hasn't been in the history within the United States. It's not like this hasn't happened before. It's not like the states haven't done similar actions before, except there was a lot less population than there is now. So y'all want to throw the Constitution out. Oh, the Constitution. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Declaration of Independence. What does it say? Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Don't like that my right to live supersedes your right to be stupid? I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, fortunately, about 100 people. And these extreme minorities of people do not get to speak for the majority. And right now we're being silent because we're in our homes. Fortunately, I'm on YouTube and I have the equipment that I can produce this video. So, there you go. Now we go to Texas. Now we know where most of the morons are from. We'll now take the mark of the beast, vaccine ID chip. You know what? I don't need to implant you with a chip. Who doesn't carry one of these? Who doesn't? Who does not carry one of these? And if you don't think you're not being spied on with this, you are. Facebook's doing it. Google's doing it. Apple's doing it. It's built right in the operating system. You don't need the government to do this. These guys will do it just fine. These guys will do it just fine. Give me a freaking break. I never buy into conspiracy theories, and I'm not going to buy into this. I'm not. Unemployment kills. That's why we passed the stimulus package. My body, my choice. But that's the thing, is if it was just about you and your body, you would be right. It's not. It deals with everybody that comes in contact with you, you stupid person. And if you don't like being called stupid, then stop acting stupid. Stupid. I mean, what is wrong? I'd really like to know. As I said, wait, all business is essential to someone. Getting your hair done, is that really essential? No. You not own a pair of scissors, pair of clippers? Can't you go to the store and get some hair dye for your roots? Can't you do it yourself? You know what's essential? Food, air, water. That's it. That's what's really essential. You know, if you people want to act stupid, we'll just take this guy here. Let's just say he's got it. How many people has he interacted with in this group? How many people? So how many people does this person infect? Every one of these people. Is there a guarantee that these people are going to recover from this? No. Now let's say they do recover. Okay. This stuff attacks your lungs, and that leaves scars. You may recover, but you may never fully recover from this. What part of that don't you people understand? Listen to what your governors are telling you not to do. Please. I'm not just saying about your life. It's about everybody else's life around you. Now, if you want to go do what you do and then quarantine yourself, cool. But that's not what this is about. I want to be able to go wherever I want, whenever I want, because I'm a little baby. I can't stay in my house. I can't stay in my house. You act like a child, you're going to get treated like a child. The government is stepping up and saying, these are what we need to put in place. And that's not to save everyone. Let's take a look at a little bit of things here. Now, let's load this up here, and we'll take a look at China. John Hopkins. Let's take a look at China. 83,804 confirmed. 4,636 died. So let's pull up the calculator here. We'll type that number in. Now let's take a look at our country here, the U.S. Total deaths. Keep in mind that China is a little bit smaller, but it's roughly the same size as the United States. It's a little smaller. But China has 1.7 billion people. We have about 330 million people in our country. Let's times this figure. And like I said, I know China fudges their numbers, and that's fine. Let's say they fudged it by 5. Gee, still less deaths. Should also be times 4, because they have 4 times our population. If you want percentage deaths. Now let's take a look at China's confirmed total. Again, I'm sure that's fudged. So let's bring our calculator back, and we'll go 83,804, and we'll just say that they didn't report it by 6 times. Gee. 735,287. That still isn't anywhere close. And they have 4 times the population of the U.S. I understand that they took extreme measures because they don't respect people's rights in China. I get that. But you know what they're doing here in the United States isn't even close to what they did in China. Not even close. So you people, regardless of where you're at, please listen to your governors. Except for 4 states. Listen to the CDC. Make sure your governors are doing what the CDC is recommending, because the CDC are the people that know what's going on. And the CDC are the ones that have to deal with this. They're the professionals. You wouldn't get a cut, just a cut on your arm, whatever, and go to your garbage man and say, can you fix this? Can you heal my cut for me? while it's a big, long gash. No, you go to the doctor, you go to the hospital. If you care about your life, you care about your family's life, you care about your relatives' life, stay at home. Use this, people. Use this. Because this 39, nearly 40,000 is going to be going way up if we open up our country and our economy too soon. And I'm telling you now, everything I've seen, everything I've heard from liberal and conservative media is that now is not the time. Get a grip on yourselves and move on. I don't care if you like the video. I don't care if you dislike it. Deal with it. Bye.